Picture this. Right now, while you're watching this video, someone just made $50,000 using AI in the time it takes you to drink your morning coffee. The 1849 California Gold Rush created about $2 billion in today's money over 6 brutal years. Men died crossing deserts, freezing in mountains, all chasing flakes of metal. But the AI Gold Rush? We're looking at $1.8 trillion by 2030. That's not just bigger, it's 900 times bigger than the entire California Gold Rush. And it's happening from your laptop. Here's what keeps me up at night. 90% of Gold Rush miners went home broke, even with gold literally lying in the ground. They had shovels, they had maps, they had opportunity, but they didn't understand the game. Today I'm watching the exact same thing happen. People have access to the most powerful wealth creation tools in human history, and they're using them to write grocery lists. If you don't understand how to play this game correctly, you'll spend the next decade watching other people build generational wealth while you stay stuck asking ChatGPT to plan your weekend. So in this video, I'm breaking down the smartest way to get rich in the AI Gold Rush, including 5 critical rules that separate the wealthy from the wannabes. These are the exact strategies the ultra-rich are using right now to pull ahead of 99% of the population. Stay with me until the end, because if you miss this wave, you'll be kicking yourself for the rest of your financial life. Rule number 1, understand the game you're actually playing. Here's the biggest, most expensive mistake I see smart people making every single day. They think the AI Gold Rush is about becoming an AI expert, about launching the next ChatGPT competitor, about freelancing with AI prompts for $25 an hour. Dead wrong. Let me take you back to 1995. The internet was exploding. Everyone said, get online or get left behind. So what did most people do? They tried to become web developers. They studied HTML. They learned about servers and protocols. And you know what? Most of them stayed broke. But do you know who actually got rich? Jeff Bezos, who saw the internet and thought, I can sell books faster and cheaper than any bookstore. He didn't become a network engineer. He used the internet as infrastructure to revolutionize commerce. Larry Page and Sergey Brin, they didn't try to build better browsers. They organized the entire internet's information and called it Google. Mark Benioff, he didn't compete with Microsoft on software features. He moved business software to the cloud with Salesforce. See the pattern? The winners didn't treat the internet as the business model. They treated it as the foundation, the infrastructure, to build something bigger. The exact same thing is happening with AI right now. AI is not your business model. AI is your competitive advantage. Here's what this looks like in the real world. Sandra runs a digital marketing agency. Last year, creating a complete brand package, logo, website copy, social media templates, brand guidelines, took her team 40 hours. Clients paid $8,000, and after expenses, she maybe cleared $3,000. Today, with the right AI tools, that same deliverable takes 8 hours. She's charging $12,000 because the quality is higher and delivery is faster. Her profit margins went from 40% to 75%. Sandra isn't selling AI. She's selling transformation, speed, and results. AI is just the invisible engine that lets her small team compete with agencies 10 times her size. Or take Mike, who builds online courses. He used to spend 3 months researching, writing, and producing each course. Now he uses AI to help with market research, outline creation, and content structuring. His production time dropped to 3 weeks, but his courses are more comprehensive and targeted than ever. Mike isn't an AI course creator. He's an expert who leverages AI to scale his expertise. This is how the wealthy think differently. They don't see AI as a product to sell. They see it as leverage to multiply their existing skills, speed, and impact. The bottom line? Stop trying to become an AI company. Start using AI to become unstoppable in whatever you're already good at. Rule number 2, escape the hard work equals success. Prison. Let me ask you something. When you hear about someone who made it, what story do you expect? Probably something like, I worked 100-hour weeks, lived on ramen, sacrificed my relationships, and bootstrapped my way to success. We've been programmed to worship struggle, to believe that if it doesn't hurt, you're not doing it right. And look, I respect hard work. But in 2025, effort alone is not what gets rewarded anymore. Smart work gets rewarded. Leverage gets rewarded. Results get rewarded. Think about cutting down a tree. You can spend 8 hours hacking away with a hand axe, sweating, bleeding, building character. Or you can grab a chainsaw and finish in 20 minutes. Same tree, same result. Vastly different approach. AI is your chainsaw. Yet most people are still proud of their hand axes, bragging about how hard they're working while someone with better tools takes their market share. Here's a story that changed how I think about this. 2 years ago, I met David at a conference. He runs a content creation business. He was bragging about working 16-hour days, managing 12 writers, editing everything himself. Grinding, he called it. His revenue? About $300,000 a year. 6 months later, I ran into him again. I asked how the business was going. He looked exhausted. Revenue was stuck. He was burned out, still grinding. Then I met Jessica. She started her content business the same month as David. But instead of hiring 12 writers, she mastered AI content tools. Instead of editing everything manually, she built AI-powered quality control systems. Jessica's revenue last year? $1.2 million. Her team? Just her and 2 virtual assistants. Same industry, same market, same time frame. Completely different results. David was working harder. Jessica was working smarter. Here's the brutal truth. The market doesn't care about your effort. It cares about your results. Your clients don't pay you for the hours you put in. They pay you for the problems you solve, the speed you deliver, and the value you create. In the AI age, someone who understands leverage can deliver in 1 hour what used to take 10. If they're faster, better, and cheaper, they'll take your clients, your market share, eventually your career. This isn't about being lazy. It's about being strategic. The wealthy understand this. They don't optimize for busyness. They optimize for outcomes. They ask different questions. How can I deliver better results with less friction? What would this look like if it were easy? How can I create more value in less time? Your homework. Stop measuring your success by how hard you're working. Start measuring it by how much value you're creating and how efficiently you're creating it. Rule number 3, master specialized tools, not generic ones. Imagine walking into the finest steakhouse in your city. They bring you a perfectly cooked 80 Wagyu steak. But instead of a steak knife, they hand you a plastic butter knife. Technically, you could cut the steak. Eventually. After 20 minutes of sawing, making a mess, and getting frustrated. Or they could give you a proper steak knife, and you'd slice through it like butter in one clean motion. That's the difference between generic AI tools and specialized AI tools. Most people are trying to build wealth with the equivalent of plastic butter knives. They use the same basic chatbot for everything. Writing sales copy, creating business strategies, designing logos, planning content calendars, even writing birthday messages. Then they wonder why their results look amateur. Meanwhile, the wealthy are using specialized AI tools designed for specific outcomes. For presentations, instead of asking ChatGPT to write slides, they use AI specifically designed for high-impact presentations that convert prospects into clients. For marketing, instead of generic social media posts, they use AI tools that analyze successful campaigns in their niche and generate content optimized for engagement and conversion. For investing, instead of basic financial advice, they use AI that processes real-time market data, analyzes patterns, and identifies opportunities faster than any human analyst. For sales, instead of generic email templates, they use AI that personalizes outreach based on prospect behavior, industry trends, and psychological triggers. Each specialized tool eliminates friction. It cuts months off learning curves. It puts expert-level execution in your hands immediately. Let me give you a real example. Tom runs a coaching business. For 2 years, he struggled to create professional-looking slide decks for his presentations. He'd spend hours in PowerPoint, fighting with layouts, hunting for images, trying to make charts that didn't look like they were made by a middle schooler. His presentations were okay, but they looked amateur. And when you're charging premium prices, amateur doesn't cut it. Then Tom discovered specialized presentation AI. Now he feeds in his key points, and the AI creates slide decks that look like they were designed by a team at McKinsey. Professional layouts, perfect color schemes, compelling visuals, polished animations. What used to take him 6 hours now takes 20 minutes. And the quality? His close rate on high-ticket clients went from 30% to 65%. Same content, same expertise, better tools, massive results. Or take Lisa, who runs an e-commerce brand. She was spending $3,000 a month on Facebook ads with mediocre results. Her ads looked generic, her targeting was broad, and her ROI was barely breaking even. Instead of hiring an expensive agency, she invested in specialized AI tools for ad creation and optimization. The AI analyzed thousands of successful ads in her niche, identified winning patterns, and generated ads with proven psychological triggers. Her ad spend stayed the same. Her ROI tripled. Here's what most people don't understand. In the AI gold rush, your toolbox is your competitive advantage. If you're using butter knives while your competitors are using precision instruments, you've already lost. The wealthy don't just work harder. They don't just work smarter. They work with better tools. Action step: audit your current workflow. Where are you using generic tools for specialized tasks? Where could the right AI tool 10x your speed or quality? That's where you invest first. Rule number 4, strike while the iron is white hot. Every wealth wave has a window, and when that window closes, the life-changing opportunities disappear forever. Think about Amazon stock in 1997, $18 per share. Just an online bookstore, people said. Physical stores will always be king. That same stock hit over $3,400 in 2021. A $1,000 investment became $188,000. But here's the thing. If you tried to get rich buying Amazon stock in 2021, you missed the wave. The easy money was made by the people who saw the future before everyone else. Think about Bitcoin in 2011. You could buy it for wow. Most people thought it was fake money or too risky. By 2021, that same Bitcoin was worth $69,000. A $1,000 investment became $69 million. But if you're trying to get Bitcoin rich today, the easy gains are gone. You needed to move when everyone else thought you were crazy. Think about dropshipping in 2015. A handful of entrepreneurs were making millions because they saw the potential of direct-to-consumer commerce before the masses caught on. Today, you can still make money dropshipping, but the easy, asymmetric wins are gone. The early adopters already ate. Right now, AI is at that exact same stage. We're at the beginning of the S-curve. The infrastructure is ready. The tools are available. The potential is massive. But the general public still thinks AI is just for writing emails or generating funny memes. This is your window. But here's what's scary. This window is closing faster than any wealth wave in history. Why? Because AI adoption is accelerating at unprecedented speed. ChatGPT hit 100 million users faster than any app in history. Major corporations are integrating AI into everything. AI tools are becoming more powerful every single month. The barrier to entry is dropping rapidly, which means your advantage isn't going to last as long as previous waves. In the dot-com boom, you had years to figure it out. In the social media boom, you had years to build an audience. In the mobile app boom, you had years to develop and optimize. With AI, you have months, not years, before everyone else catches on. Let me paint a picture of what's coming. Phase 1, right now. Early adopters are using AI to gain massive competitive advantages. Small teams are outperforming large corporations. Individual creators are building million-dollar businesses. Phase 2, 6-12 months from now. AI adoption becomes mainstream. Your competitors start using the same tools. Your advantage begins to erode. Phase 3, 2-3 years from now. AI is everywhere. Having AI tools is like having a smartphone, necessary but not differentiating. The easy wins are gone. We're in phase 1 right now. But every day you wait, we get closer to phase 2. Here's a real example. Bruno started using AI writing tools for his agency in early 2023. While his competitors were still manually writing blog posts and social media content, he was delivering 10x the volume at higher quality. His revenue grew from $50,000 to $400,000 in 18 months. His secret? He moved early. Now, those same competitors are using AI. Bruno's advantage is smaller. He's still successful, but the easy gains are over. The brutal truth: if you wait until everyone else sees the full potential of AI, your advantage will evaporate. The real wealth is created right now, while most people are still skeptical, confused, or procrastinating. Every week you wait, that window closes a little more. Every month you delay, more competitors enter the game with better tools and deeper pockets. Your choice: Move now while you can be early, or move later when you're just another player in a crowded field. Rule number 5, stop trading time, start building assets. This is where 95% of people get it completely wrong. They discover AI. They get excited. They start using it to work faster, deliver better results, maybe even charge higher rates. But they're still trapped in the same broken model, trading hours for dollars, freelancing faster, running agencies more efficiently, consulting with better insights. Sure, you'll make good money. You might even make great money. But you'll also hit a ceiling, because every client still requires your time, your attention, your personal involvement. You'll get busier, not richer. More stressed, not more free. The wealthy play a completely different game. They use AI to create assets that generate wealth whether they're working or not. Let me explain the difference with a simple analogy. The time trader. You own a bakery. Every morning, you wake up at 4 a.m. to bake bread. Every customer requires fresh dough, your personal attention, your physical presence. You make money, but you're chained to the oven. Stop working, stop earning. The asset builder. You take that same bread recipe and turn it into a franchise system. Now, instead of baking one loaf at a time, you're earning royalties from 100 locations. The system works without you. Scale without limits. AI is your franchise system. Instead of using AI to do more client work, you use AI to create products, systems, and assets that sell themselves. Let me show you what this looks like. Sandra's transformation. Before, Sandra was a freelance copywriter charging $150 an hour. Even with AI helping her work faster, she was still capped at 40 billable hours per week. Max income, $6,000 a week, but only if she worked non-stop. After, Sandra used AI to create a course teaching other entrepreneurs how to write high-converting sales copy. The AI helped her create the curriculum, generate examples, build practice exercises, and even create the sales materials. Time investment, 2 months. Revenue, $50,000 a month on autopilot. Mike's evolution. Before, Mike ran a social media agency. AI helped him create content faster and manage more clients. Revenue, $30,000 a month. Problem: he was working 70-hour weeks and couldn't take a vacation without losing clients. After, Mike used AI to build a comprehensive social media automation platform. The AI handles content creation, scheduling, and optimization for small businesses. Time investment, 4 months. Revenue, $200,000 a month with minimal ongoing work. Jennifer's breakthrough. Before, Jennifer was a business consultant charging $5,000 per project. AI helped her deliver better strategies faster. Good money, but every project required weeks of her personal time. After, Jennifer used AI to create an interactive business planning tool that guides entrepreneurs through strategy development. The AI asks smart questions, provides personalized recommendations, and generates professional business plans. Revenue, $100,000 a month from software subscriptions. See the pattern? They stopped using AI to work faster and started using AI to build assets that work without them. Here's the wealth-building formula. Step 1. Identify your expertise, what you're already good at. Step 2. Use AI to package that expertise into a scalable product. Step 3. Use AI to market and sell that product automatically. Step 4. Reinvest profits into building more assets. This is how you break free from the time for money trap. This is how you build generational wealth while others stay busy being busy. The asset mindset shift. Instead of asking, how can AI help me serve more clients? Ask, how can AI help me serve thousands of people without my direct involvement? Instead of asking, how can I work faster? Ask, how can I create something that works while I sleep? Instead of asking, how much can I charge per hour? Ask, how much value can I deliver at scale? Your next move. Look at what you're already doing. How could AI help you turn your service into a product? Your expertise into a system? Your skills into an asset? That's where real wealth lives. The hidden danger nobody talks about. Before we wrap up, I need to share something that keeps me up at night. Everyone's talking about the opportunity in AI, the money to be made, the competitive advantages, but nobody's talking about the risk of standing still. Here's what's really happening. While you're deciding whether to embrace AI, your competitors already are. While you're worried about making the perfect choice, they're getting months and years ahead of you. This isn't just about missing an opportunity. It's about becoming obsolete. I've watched it happen in industry after industry. Photographers who refused to learn digital editing, retailers who ignored e-commerce, media companies that dismissed social media taxi companies that laughed at ride-sharing apps. They all thought they were safe. They all thought their experience, their reputation, their existing client base would protect them. They were all wrong. The brutal reality? In 5 years, there will be 2 types of professionals in every industry: those who mastered AI leverage and those who got replaced by people who did. Your clients won't care how many years of experience you have if someone else can deliver better results in less time at a lower cost. This is your wake-up call. Your Millionaire Roadmap action plan. So let's bring this together with an action plan you can start implementing today. The smartest way to get rich in the AI gold rush comes down to these 5 rules. Rule number 1. Understand AI is infrastructure, not the product. Use it to amplify what you're already good at, not to become an AI expert. Rule number 2. Break free from the hard work equals success trap. In 2025, smart work and leverage beat effort every time. Optimize for results, not hours. Rule number 3. Master specialized tools, not generic ones. Stop trying to cut steak with a butter knife. Invest in AI tools designed for your specific outcomes. Rule number 4. Move while the window is still open. This opportunity won't last forever. The early movers will capture the majority of the wealth. Rule number 5. Stop trading time for money. Use AI to build products and assets that generate wealth whether you're working or not. Your 30-day challenge. Week 1. Audit your current business or career. Where are you spending the most time on repetitive tasks? Research specialized AI tools for those specific functions. Week 2. Choose one AI tool and master it. Don't try to learn everything at once. Pick one area where AI can 10x your speed or quality. Week 3. Implement that tool into your workflow. Track the time savings and quality improvements. This is your proof of concept. Week 4. Brainstorm how to turn your improved capability into a scalable asset. Could you create a course, a software tool, a system others could license? Your immediate next step? Subscribe to the Millionaire Roadmap if you haven't already. This is where we dive deep into the mindset, habits, and money moves that create generational wealth. We're living through the greatest wealth creation opportunity in human history. But opportunities don't wait for anyone. The question isn't whether AI will change your industry. It's whether you'll be the one leading that change or getting left behind. I want to end with a story that will either inspire you or haunt you. In 1975, 2 college dropouts started a computer company in a garage. Most people thought personal computers were a fad. Why would anyone need a computer at home? Those 2 guys? Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Their garage startup became Apple. The people who dismissed them, who thought they were wasting their time, who were too busy with real work to pay attention to some toy computers. They watched from the sidelines as Apple became the most valuable company in the world. Today you have the same choice they had. You can dismiss AI as a fad, a toy, something that will never really matter in your industry. Or you can recognize it for what it is, the foundation of the next economic era. The people who choose correctly will build generational wealth. The people who choose incorrectly will spend the next decade explaining why they could have been successful if they'd just paid attention sooner. Which story will you be telling in 10 years? Remember, AI won't replace you, but someone using AI better than you will. The clock is ticking. The window is open. The tools are ready. What are you going to do about it? If this video opened your eyes to what's possible, smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe to the Millionaire Roadmap for more wealth-building strategies that actually work.